Okay, Chami.
Hi,
Chào
teacher.
How are you, Chami?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. How is the weather in Hanoi today, Chami?
I think it's quite cold, about 25 degree, I think so.
Okay, that sounds warm to me.
Yes,
Yes.
because Hanoi, yesterday it was very hot to me.
Really?
Yes.
So already you mean is spring is here in Hanoi? Already it's spring.
Yes, there are some days cold, but some days hot. I don't
O-
know.
Okay. Have you had a good week at school, Chami?
I think so. But this week I have to cram in for my exam, so
Ah, okay. A busy week. Okay.
yes.
All right. Good luck with that.
Yeah, thank you, teacher.
Hello, Bao Chan.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Bao Chan? Okay. Jawi. Chaogon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Jawi?
I'm fine.
Okay, good. Kian. Chaogon Kian.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Kian?
I think I'm still good.
You're good. I'm glad to hear it. Feng Ni. Chaogon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Feng Ni?
I'm fine.
Hello, Kak Zung. Hi, Kak Zung.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Zung Ha. Zung Ha, can you hear me? In
Hi.
chat. Hi, Zung Ha, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Let me see. Ngọc Hà ơi. Oh no. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, that's
Oh, that's
fine now.
better. That's better. Much
Mhm.
better. And Bao Ling. Chaogon Bao Ling. How are you?
Chỉnh cái mic to lên Bảo Linh ơi. Mic của con hơi bé. Ok, các con bạn nào gọi thì bật camera luôn lên đi. Turn on camera, please.
Turn on, yes. Turn on
Yeah.
your cameras, please. Turn on your cameras, please.
Với bạn nào mà thầy gọi cái trả lời luôn và ngay nhanh nhé, cho đỡ mất thời gian nhé. Ok, fine. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. That's great. All right, everyone. Good to see you. Bao Chan, can't see you yet. Kak Zung, I can see. Feng Ling. Feng Ling, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, teacher.
Good. Have you had a good week, Feng Ling?
I think yes.
Okay, good, good. I'm just waiting for Bao Ming. Bao Chan, I can't see you, and Nok Ha, I can't see you. Now I can. That's better. Okay, nice to see you. And now I'm just waiting for Bao Ming. Chao Gon.
Hello, Mr. Rick.
How are you, Michael?
I am a bit sleepy.
Bit sleepy. Okay, I'm glad you could make it to the class. Bao Ling, where are you? Ah, there you are. Thank you, Bao Ling. Okay, I can see you now. Okay, everyone, welcome to class. I hope you've all had a good week. I hope the weather hasn't been too cold in Hanoi this week. I hope you're all looking forward to today's lesson. As always, I'm looking forward to it. I always look forward very much to seeing all of you and speaking with all of you. So we'll get started in just a moment. Duk Nia, Chao Gon.
Hi, Mr. Rick.
How are you?
Fine. Thanks. How
Good.
about you?
I'm good, thank you. Good. Thank you for asking. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing part 3 of the speaking test for the first half of the lesson. Part 3, just in case you've forgotten, is where you have to answer, again, short questions, but your answers have to be longer than in part 1. Okay, so you have to answer with maybe 4 or 5 sentences instead of just 1 or 2. So we'll be looking at that for the first half of the lesson. In the second half of the lesson, we're going to continue to look at your writing. Now, I hope you've all seen the correction that I have done to your writing from last week. Mrs. Ha, I know, has emailed you all the corrections. So I will be going over that correction with you, each one of you individually. Okay? And at the same time, while I'm doing that, everybody else will be doing the plan for another sort of essay. So a different essay. So I'm just getting you to do practice, okay, at making the plan for the essay. So remember, the plan is very important, because once you have the plan in place, and remember you have up to 10 minutes to make your plan, but usually around 7 or 8. Once you've got a good plan, then writing the essay for the next 30 minutes is much easier, much easier. You can do it much more easily. But first of all, you need to make a plan. And before that, of course, you need to think of some ideas. So we'll be reviewing all of that. Okay, Tuan Son. Tuan Son, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. Thank you for turning your camera on, Tuan Son. Okay, everyone. So what we're going to be starting with now is speaking part 3. So I'm just going to share this with you. Okay. Before we start, does anyone have any questions for me? Okay, so you should all be able to see on your screen now food. We've talked about food several times, but this is a good, easy way to start off this exercise. And we'll be doing, over the next few weeks, many different subjects to give you practice at that. But first of all, I thought we'd start with an easy one, which is food, because you've all talked about me to food before. Now, you can see here, these are sample answers. Okay, these are sample answers that someone who has given to these questions. Now remember, because this is part 3 of the speaking test, as I was saying before, your answer has to be a little bit longer than part 1. So you can see here this question, speak about your favorite cuisine. Cuisine, Chami.
Yes.
What does cuisine mean? What does cuisine mean?
I think it's a food culture in a country. I think so.
Close. Cuisine just means a type of food, a type of food.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So same thing as you were saying, Chami. That's good. So everyone, you can talk about Vietnamese cuisine, Chinese cuisine, French cuisine, of course, which is where the word cuisine comes from, by the way. It's French, in case you didn't know. Cuisine just means a type of food, all right? It's a synonym for a type of food. So you can see here the person was asked, speak about your favorite cuisine. Now the person, as you can see, has said several sentences, okay? I love Chinese. It's delicious as well as healthy. Most of the Chinese dishes are either stir-fried or steamed. I like steamed food as it has less calories. Bao Chan,
Yeah.
what is a calorie? Do you know?
Calorie,
Yeah,
like an energy that your
very good.
body.
You are right, Bao Chan. You are right. Very good. A calorie, everyone, is a measurement of the energy that you get from food. Okay? Just like a degree is a measurement of the air temperature. For today, it might be 25 degrees in Hanoi. A calorie is a measure of the sort of energy you get from food. Okay? The more calories a food has, the more energy it has. Okay, so this person has mentioned why they like steamed food. It has less calories. Whenever I get a chance to eat outside, I prefer Chinese. So before I get you to answer the same question for me, please just have a look at the way the sentence is constructed. each of these sentences is constructed. Okay, so they are using articles correctly, such as the. Okay, they are using prepositions correctly, such as of, and as it has, less calories. So these are all words I want you to become familiar with in your vocabulary, because the more words you know, the more vocabulary that you have, the better you will be able to communicate. And as I've said many times to you now before, the Ielts test is a test of communication. So the more words, the more vocabulary you have to communicate, the better. All right. So this person has just said what food they love, okay, and given several reasons why they like that food. So that's what I want you to do now. Tu and Son, I will start with you, please. So Tu and Son, then Duk Nia, then Fung Ling. Tu and Son,
Yes.
tell me about your favorite cuisine, Tu and Son.
My favorite cuisine is Japan. It is very delicious and healthy for me.
Okay, I'll stop you there. That's good, Tu and Son. You have to say Japanese. Japanese, okay? My favorite cuisine is Japanese. All right, have to use that term. Thank you, Tu and Son. Duk Nia,
Yes.
what's your favorite cuisine?
My favorite cuisine is probably Vietnamese because, in my opinion, like in Vietnamese food are convenient, and I like the way they construct it. They have in one dish, like example bánh mì. They have meat and vegetable in one bite, so it's pretty convenient. It's a fast food, and yeah, I like it.
Okay, very good. Good answer. Duk Nia, very fluent. Fung Ling. Fung Ling. Fung Ling, oi.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, tell me about your favorite cuisine, please, Fung Ling.
Uh, my favorite cuisine is Vietnamese, and because in there's a wide range of traditional Vietnamese cakes, and and it's very delicious. It's made of rice and something sweet, and I think it's and I like it.
Okay, that's fine, Fung Ling. That's fine. So, Fung Ling, that's okay. Can you see, you can see this answer here, Fung Ling, on the screen? Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so please feel free, Fung Ling. You can borrow some of these phrases if you like, okay? Because these are all
Okay.
very useful phrases to remember when you are talking about your favorite food, such as Vietnamese food. It's delicious as well as healthy, okay? Most
Yes.
Vietnamese food is either stir-fried or steamed. Okay. Actually, I don't know if that's true, but you can use that phrase. Okay. So these are all phrases that you can look at, all right, while you are giving your
Yes.
answer, and you are welcome to use them, Fung Ling, because they are good ones to remember for the future. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you, Fung Ling. Okay, next is Bao Ling, then Nok Ha, then Kak Zung. Bao Ling.
I would like to say that I like Vietnamese food the most because Vietnamese food is convenient. It can be ordered easily if you are in your home, and Vietnamese food have variety of flavor and spice. So that's why I like Vietnamese food.
Okay, very good. Just one correction, darling. Just remember to use articles, okay? Because there, you need to say there is a variety of food, okay? Variety needs an a before it. There is a variety of Vietnamese food. That's good, Baoling. Thank you. Ngoc Ha.
So if you ask me what's my favorite cuisine,
Yes.
I would say it's Japanese because it's healthy and contain a lot of nutritious such as fish or eggs. Mostly I like seafood, so I would choose Japanese cuisine for my favorite.
Okay, good. Good, Ngoc Ha. Just one change to your word too. You said it contains a lot of nutritious. So the form of the word you actually need is nutrition. Okay?
Nutrition.
Need to use the noun. It contains a lot of nutrition, which is the noun. Okay? Not nutritious is the adjective. So you need to say nutrition, the noun. But that's good, Zung Ha. Thank you. Kak Zung. Can you hear me, Kak Zung? Kak Zung, oi. Okay, everyone, please, you have to answer straight away. Otherwise, I will skip you and move on. So next is Phong Ni, then Kian, then Zhao Wei. Phong Ni. Chao Gon Phong Ni. Please tell me about your favorite cuisine.
I love Vietnamese food because in different local in Vietnamese they have different speciality. Like in Hanoi we have phở, and in Da Nang we have a kind of different cake. Like, and so that's why I really like Vietnamese food.
Okay, good, Phong Ni. Again, just one correction to your word. The word you were trying to say before is specialities. Can you say that, please? Can you say that, please?
Can you say that again?
Yeah, I'll say it slowly. Speciality.
Speciality.
Good. Okay, we have many specialities. Many specialities. It's a good word. It's a good word, Phong Ni. I'm glad you were trying to use it. That's good. So again, as I was saying earlier, please remember everyone, you can use some of these phrases here, okay? That's why I have them on the screen for you. So you can use these because, as I was saying before, these are very useful for you to learn and keep in your memory. These are very useful phrases for describing the sort of food you like. Okay, so next is Kian, then Jia Wei, then Bao Chan, then Cha Mi. Kian,
Yes, teacher.
tell me about your favorite cuisine.
If I have to choose, my favorite cuisine is still the Vietnamese food. Because they're so convenient and we can eat anywhere. And if we don't want to cook at home, we can eat out. Because besides the main dish, we got so much some desserts. And Vietnamese often ask each other, what shall we eat today? Not only we don't have any food to eat, but also there are too much solution to choose, and we don't know what combination we will choose for the meal.
Okay, Kian, that's very good answer. Kian, so just one thing for you, please slow down. Okay? You are going a little bit too fast. Please talk to me just like we are talking face to face. We are having a cup of coffee or something like that. Okay, Kian?
Okay.
Okay, just slow down. What you were saying is fine, but you don't need to go so fast. Just treat it like a normal conversation. Zhao Wei,
Yes.
tell me about your favorite cuisine, Zhao Wei.
As a Vietnamese person, I really like Vietnamese cuisine. It is delicious and also flavorful. It is a combination of many different ingredients and beautiful seasoning in only one meal. And also because Vietnamese people really care about health, so even fried food in Vietnam like nem also include many different type of vegetable like carrot, mushroom, or fungus. So I
Okay.
really love Vietnamese
Actually,
food.
Zhao Wei, I'll stop you there. Your answer is good, Zhao Wei. Just remember to make those nouns plural. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Includes many different types of vegetables,
Okay, yes.
such as carrots, mushrooms. Okay. Needs to be plural.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, it sounds like the dish only has one vegetable or one
Okay.
carrot. Okay. So just remember to make them plural, shall we? But the answer was good. Thank you. Bao Chan. Bao Chan.
Yeah.
Okay, Bao Chan, what is your favorite cuisine?
Singapore is my favorite cuisine because of their variety. They have so many cuisine from different foreign. But I think it's most is Chinese dish. It's all either stir fry or steam. And I like stir fry thing, stir fry food because I don't think it has less curry, but it tastes like yummy. So I prefer Singapore.
Okay, Bao Chan, very good answer. That's great. Thank you. And finally, Cha Mi. Thank
Um,
you. Thank you for waiting so patiently, Cha Mi.
yes.
Okay,
Um,
what's your favorite cuisine? Please tell me.
I love Japanese cuisines. As I know, it has a lot of health benefits, such as provides nutrients. And for example, I like eating fish, so sushi is an ideal dishes for me because um it has a lot of vitamin D's and also it's tasty and makes me mouth watering whenever I see it. So whenever I get a chance to eat outside, I prefer Japanese.
Okay, again, very good answer, Cha Mi. I just correct one word. It makes my mouth water. Okay.
Yes.
I think you said it makes my mouth watering.
Yes.
Okay, so it makes my mouth water, or you can say Japanese food is mouth watering. All right. So
Yes.
just make sure you choose the correct form to match the rest of your sentence. Okay.
Yes.
So Japanese food is mouth watering, or Japanese food makes my mouth water. But great adjective, Cha Mi. Very good. Thank you. Okay, everyone, that was good. So we're going to do another one of these. This time we're going to look at this one. Okay. Which is the traditional food of your country? Okay, so you can see here is the model answer. I live in the northern part of the country, so the staple food here is wheat. This word here, staple food, means this is the food that everyone eats. A staple food is something that everyone eats. For example, in Western countries, a staple food would be bread. Okay? In Asian countries, of course, a staple food is rice. Of course. So a staple food just means, if you ever see or hear this, it just means this is the food that is so common, everyone eats it. So like I say, in Western countries, bread is a staple food. There can be more than one, by the way. There can be more than one staple food. But bread is a staple food in the West, just as rice is a staple food in Asian countries. Okay. As you can see here, the person has decided to say what happens in different parts of the country where they live. India, I think, by the way, is the country this person is talking about. So you can see I live in the northern part of the country, so the staple food here is wheat. Again, you can see all the articles, everyone, I hope. Okay, the, okay? Have to use articles every time you mention a noun. All right? So please don't forget that. So anything made of wheat is the traditional food on the north side. If we move towards the east and south of our country, then rice is the traditional and most common food. Okay, so again, I'm going to ask you, You just to give me 2 sentences on this. All right, I'll start again. Someone different this time. Bao Ling. Bao Ling.
Yes.
Okay, you are first. Bao Ling, then Nok Ha, then Kak Zung. Okay, Bao Ling, what is the traditional food of your country?
My traditional food is bún cha. It's like a bún and with soy sauce and like a cha meat, like a pork meat, and anything. Sorry, I didn't come up with the idea.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Bao Ling. Again, please slow down, Bao Ling. Okay, just slow down. All right.
Yes.
Remember, if you slow down, it gives you more time to think of words for your answer. All right, that is one advantage. And also, for these questions, your answers need to be conversational. Remember, you are just communicating to me like we are talking face to face, or like you are talking to a friend, or maybe to your mum. Okay, so please just slow
Yes.
down. Okay, Nok Ha. Nok Ha. What is the
So,
traditional? Yeah, what is the traditional food in your country, Nok Ha?
uh, so my country have traditional food, uh, re uh, respectively to each region. But
Okay.
in Hanoi, the specialty is pho, which contain noodle. Is a dish that contains soup and noodles, and you have different types of meat that used with dish, such as beef, pork, or even chicken.
Okay,
Sometimes
good.
you can eat both of them.
That's fine. That's fine. Thank you, Nok Ha. So just your opening sentence I will change. So your answer is good, Nok Ha. But the best way to say your opening sentence is in Vietnam, each region has a traditional food. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because like I a little
A little bit
panic, so I
confused.
didn't
Aha.
arrange it.
Okay. So hopefully keeping practicing this will help you get used to it, and so you won't panic too much. But again, just remember to take your time. Okay, it's okay to speak slowly. That's fine. All right, and just remember again to keep it simple. So give me the opening sentence again, please, Nok Ha.
In Vietnam, each
Mhm.
region had its special
Special food.
cuisine,
Yeah, special
special
cuisine or
food.
special food. Yeah, that's exactly right. Nok Ha, much better. Okay, you are keeping it simple and you are going more slowly and you are speaking, you are communicating to be much better. Does that feel better for you, Nok Ha?
Yes.
Good, good. Okay, so that is the thing for you to take away from these lessons for speaking. Okay, just no need to panic. Just slow down and just speak simply. Good. Thank you, Nok Ha. Kak Zong. Kak Zong.
Yes.
Okay, Kak Zong, what is the traditional food of your country?
In Vietnam, we have a lot of traditional food. And one of them is bánh mì. It's a type of bread that small than others. And we have a lot of different types of bánh mì with another topping. You can eat bánh mì with meat, baguette, or vegetable.
Okay,
And
that's good. That's good, Kak Zong. Good answer. That's all you need to say. Okay, that is long enough. Very good, Kak Zong. Very good. And Kak Zong, you are going at the right speed too. That's good. Excellent. Thank you. Okay. Knock two. I see you've joined the class. Chào gon Knock two.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Okay, Knock two. Please tell me, what is the traditional food of your country?
In Vietnam, every area have their own traditional food. I'm going to talk about Hanoi. Um, there's a traditional food in Hanoi is phở bò. Is uh is uh phở bò is our traditional food is made from uh noodles and beef and noodle beef and soup.
Okay. Just be careful with your sentences, Knock two. You're using the correct word, such as it's made. Okay, it's made from noodles and beef and soup. Okay, it's made.
Yeah.
It's made from noodles, beef, and soup. That's fine. Thank you, Knock two. Okay, next is Phong Ling, then Duk Nia, then Tu and Son. Phong Ling. Phong Ling, oi. Tell me.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
Okay, good. Tell me about the traditional food of your country, Phong Ling.
My traditional food is of my country is bánh chưng, bánh dây, and
Yeah, what is it? You have to tell me what is it.
these two cakes we eat bánh chưng bánh dây in New Year, and it's made of rice and meat and
Okay, Phong Ling, so you have the right idea, but you just need to become more fluent with this, okay? So when you are describing anything like a traditional food, first of all, you say what the food is, and then you just say, like you were saying, remember to say how it's made or what is it made of, okay?
yes.
You say what it's made of, and then maybe you say, then we fry it, or we boil it, or we bake it, and then we eat it at New Year. And then just say what it tastes like. Is it, for example, is it spicy? Is it not spicy? Does it come with soup or not soup? You know, is it liquid or not? Okay, so just get a picture of the food in your mind, Phong Ling. Okay, and then just describe it to me. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, thank you, Phong Ling. Duk Nia.
Yes, Amir.
Okay, tell me about the traditional food of your country.
So the traditional food of my country is rice, I think, and or like anything that related to wheat because our country is agriculture based. So I'm gonna talk about rice. We eat it like every day. They have rice in every household in Vietnam, and it can be various too, like from sticky rice, and they can make rice into like different dishes, like fried rice, and they can even cook it into bánh chưng that we eat every like New Year Eve.
Okay, great answer, Duk Nia. Okay, perfect. You can also, Duk Nia, just slow down just a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, just a little bit. All right. You have all your English is good, Duk Nia, and the information is great. Okay, just slow down just a little bit. Just more conversational. Okay, Tu and Son. Tu and Son.
My favorite food in my country is pho. It's a kind of soup that made from noodles and it's what the water Soup
Yes.
made from it need many ingredients and take many hours to cook. Many
Okay,
people
good.
like to eat it
Yeah,
because it's convenient
good.
and healthy for their life.
Okay, good. Good to and son. Okay, that's good. We just need to keep practicing so you get more fluent to and son. Okay, but with the words you are choosing are fine to and son, and you are describing it correctly. That's good. Okay, so next is I'm going to have Chami, Bao Chan, Zhao Wei, Kian, and Feng Ni. Chami.
Yes.
Okay, Chami, please tell me about the traditional food of your country.
So I must say the staple food in my country is the spring roll. Um, I don't know if I'm not sure, but I think it is made from a wide range of ingredients, from eggs to meat, something like that. Um, although many people love eating it, I think this doesn't really introduce me in some way. It is often eat in some traditional festival, especially dates.
Okay, that's very good, Chan Mi. So you get extra mark, Chan Mi, for using staple food. Okay, very good.
Yes.
Okay, for using that phrase. Very good. Just remember to use past tense. Okay, Chan Mi. Okay, you need to say it's eaten at
Uh, yes.
you know at festivals or something like that. Not it's eat at festivals. Okay, it's
Yes.
eaten at festivals. Good. Thank you, Chan Mi. Bao Chan.
Yeah.
Tell me about the traditional food in your country, please.
In my country, um, Yu Bao is the traditional food in my country. So it seems like a dumpling, but with the shell. It's harder than the dumpling, and taste for me is delicious. And it's served with the tea, and also you can serve with some like a pho. It's also good. Yeah.
Okay, that's good, Bao Chan. Very good. Okay, and even though you were going slowly, Bao Chan, it still sounded conversational to me. So that's good. Okay, you're communicating well. Okay, Jia Wei,
Yeah, okay.
tell me about traditional food in your country, Jia Wei.
So my favorite traditional food in Vietnam is bánh mì because it's so good and convenient. I think what makes bánh mì is so great is that it include many different types of vegetable like sweet and sour, carrot pickle, or cilantro. Uh, it makes bánh mì fresh and fresh, juicy, and flavorful. Mm, and it's very easy to make your own version of bánh mì at home.
Okay, that's great, Jia Wei. Good answer. Very good. Kian.
It's me?
Okay,
Yeah.
Kian. So yeah, so this time remember, Kian, just slow down. Okay, slow down. So please tell me about a traditional food in your country, Kian.
My traditional food in my country is I think it's pho. Pho it's made from noodles, soup from stewed cow's bones, beef or boneless chicken, a special fried flour called quậy, and green onions if you want. And at first, it was done for nobles only because normal dwellers didn't have enough money because its ingredients is too expensive for invaded dwellers because they are very poor. But through times, pho become popular with all kind of people. And when eating pho, I feel it very delicious, of course, and make me proud to be a Vietnamese.
Okay, very good way to end, Kian. Okay, great, great last sentence. So the speed was much better, Kian. Okay, so please just remember how that feels and aim for that in the future. Does that make sense, Kian?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, but that was good speed, much better. Okay, Feng Ni, thank you for being patient, Feng Ni, and waiting. Okay, Feng Ni, please tell me about a traditional food in your country.
The traditional food in my country is bánh mì. Each different local area has the different way to make bánh mì. Like they put different ingredient into bánh mì, and we can eat bánh mì all day. But people usually eat it for the breakfast. And the foreigner, when they come to Vietnam, they really want to try bánh mì too.
Well, that's very true, Feng Ni. I love trying banh mi when I come to Vietnam. Okay, just remember, I didn't quite hear it. Did you put an S on the end of foreigners?
I think it's no.
Yeah, so just remember the S. Remember, it has to be plural. Foreigners, when foreigners. Okay, don't even need to use the word foreigners, Feng Ni. What is a word, another word you could use that begins with V that I'm thinking of? Maybe easier. People who come to Vietnam are what? They are?
Sorry, I.
Begins with V. V-I. V-I-S. V-I-S.
I don't know.
V-I-S. Jawi. Jawi.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. What would you call people who come to Vietnam, okay, beginning with the letters V-I-S?
Visitor.
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you, Zhao Wei. Thank you. Okay, Feng Ni.
Yes.
Okay, the word is visitors. 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 You know this word, Feng Ni, don't you?
Yes.
Of course you do. Okay, so just instead of saying foreigners, okay, which is I think a little bit of an awkward word. Visitors is better. You know, visitors to Vietnam love to try banh mi. Okay, again, just remember to just use the simple words for me. All right, just use the simple words until you get more confident. Okay, thank you, everyone. So we'll do one more round of this before we get on to the writing for this morning.
Mr. Rick,
Yes. Sorry, I've forgotten. Michael, you're quite right. I'm sorry. I missed you off the list. Thank you.
Yes.
Bao Ming. Okay. Please tell me, Bao Ming, about the traditional food in your country.
Well, the staple food in our country is rather to be pho. Well, pho is no special because it was made of really simple ingredients. However, the secret really lies in the beauty of the soup. The soup was specially made so that it will creates the beauty of the whole cuisine. As however, we usually consume per daily. Well, visitor comes and say that pho is a really good dishes, but for us, we only rather it to be like our daily dishes. And would you believe it? Gordon Ramsay once said that no other food can resist. I can stand against the beauty of the pho soup.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Michael. Okay, that's good. Good answer. You spoke at a good speed as well. And again, my apologies for forgetting Michael. Sorry, I missed your name off the list. Okay, so in fact, now that you have reminded me, Michael, I just checked that I have got everyone on the list, that I'm not missing anyone off. Okay. Everyone who's turned their camera off, can you please keep it on? Thank you. Okay. Can you please leave your camera on so I can see you? Okay, so like I was saying before, we will do one more of these things. We'll do a different topic every week, just to get those of you who are a little bit nervous, a little bit shy about speaking, more used to speaking. And then, of course, we will go back to practicing part 2. Okay, so the last question I'm going to ask you is this one, an easy one. Do you like to eat fast food? And remember, of course, that you can never give a one-word answer to these questions. You must always give some reasons or some explanation. All right? So this person has said, basically, I like to eat it occasionally. All right? So this word here, occasionally, a very useful word to remember. Occasionally, which I'm sure you all remember, just means not very often, something that happens occasionally, something that happens not very often. I like to eat it occasionally as it is delicious and cheap, but mostly I prefer homemade. All right? Homemade, again, is a very useful adjective to describe food that obviously you cook at home. But one adjective can take the place of 3 words. So instead of saying, I prefer to eat food that's cooked at home, you just say, I prefer to eat food that's homemade. Homemade. All right. Fast food may look attractive, but is not very good for your health, the health. Okay, so once more through all of this, and then we will go on to the writing. So this time I'm going to start with Charmy. Charmy.
Yes.
Okay, Charmy. Do you like to eat fast food, Charmy?
Definitely yes. I like to eat it occasionally. Fast food just like chickens, pizza, and sausage, all kinds of junk food. I really it's really interested me. Although it's not really, it may have a negative impact on my health, I think I still get into it.
Okay, that's good, Charmy. Okay, very good. Probably the only thing I would change is you would not use a word like interesting when you are talking about food, okay? Need to talk
Yes.
about something like delicious.
Delicious, yeah.
Is better, all right? Rather than just saying, that food is interesting, you would say that food is delicious, or that food is disgusting, all right? Or that food is horrible. So interesting is not a good adjective, I think, for talking about food, because there are so many more better ones. Does that make sense, Charmy?
Teacher,
Yes.
I have said that this kind of junk food really makes me interested in.
This kind of junk food really makes me interested. Interesting.
Interest in, yes. Like is my emotions about to the junk food.
Okay. This again, interesting. Okay. Interesting is not quite the correct word. This kind of junk food really gets me. Give me the name of some emotion.
Mouth-watering.
Yeah, this makes my mouth water. It makes me feel happy. Okay.
Yes.
Makes me feel excited. All right.
Yes.
And again, interesting is not such a good word for describing your emotion. So
Yes.
if eating junk food makes you feel something, there are a lot more words that are better to use than interesting. Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. So this food, looking or tasting this food makes me happy. Tasting this food makes me excited. Tasting this food makes me satisfied. Okay. Does that make sense? That makes sense, Chami? But not
Yes.
interesting. Interesting is not a good adjective for food, I think. There are better ones. There are much better ones. Thank you, Chami. Bao Chan.
Yes.
Okay, Bao Chan, do you like to eat fast food?
I'm just 50-50. Also like and also don't like because you know that the fast food or junk food is not very healthy for your health. Some can be destroyed inside you, like your stomach. But some of fast food is like interested me, so I like to try it. So yes, I also like it also.
Okay, Bao Chan, the word you want to use instead of interesting, fast food is very tempting. Do you know this word, Bao Chan? Tempting.
Can you say it again?
Yeah, tempting. Tempting.
Yes, I know that.
Okay, so this is better, a much better word than interesting. Okay, I'll put this word in chat so everyone can see. Okay, tempting. Something that is tempting means something that is very interesting to you to make you want to do it or eat it. So it is a better word than interesting. Interesting is an okay word, but there are much better ones. And tempting, when you are talking about food or something that you'd like to do, you use the word tempting as an adjective. Tempting just means something that you would really like to try or really like to do. Okay? You might say, for example, the thought of going to sleep right now is very tempting to me. Okay, means this is something I'd really like to do right now. That is much better than saying the thought of going to sleep right now is very interesting to me. All right, doesn't quite describe the emotion. So tempting is the one to use. Does that make sense, Bao Chan?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Bao Chan. So next we have Zhao Wei, Kian, then Feng Ni. Zhao Wei, do
Okay.
you like to eat fast food?
So I do like to eat fast food, but due to it convenient and fast, but I don't see myself eating fast food regularly because I do think that is bad for my health and my wallet too. I have this some math at home, and I do think that if I eat uh fast food every day, it's cost me more than making home food at home.
It costs me more than homemade food.
Homemade food, yeah.
Okay, it's better. Costs me more than homemade food. Okay, that's good, Joey. Just remember, yeah, this word here, homemade. Costs me more than homemade food.
Okay,
Good.
yes.
Thank you, Joey. Kian,
What teacher?
do you like to eat fast food, Kian?
If you ask me about eating fast food, yes, but not really. Fast food is tasty and look kind of eye-catching. And when go out with my friends, I eat a little bit, but I still can get rid of it. Yeah, some people normally don't eat junk food, but once they eat, they're non-stop. So I will prefer cook at home because it's healthier and cost me less than eating out.
Okay, very good answer, Kian. Okay, I particularly liked you using the adjective eye-catching. Correct, Kian. Very good. Eye-catching. The only mistake I heard, you said, when go out with my friends. What word is missing, Kian? You said to me, when go out with my friends. There is a word missing.
When I'm good, I know.
Okay, when I go out with my friends. Okay,
Okay.
when I go out with my friends. Okay, but that's good. Your speed is much better, Kian. Okay, that was the only mistake I heard. That was very good. Much better. Okay, so Fung Ni, then Kak Zung, then Nok Ha. Okay, Fung Ni,
Yes.
do you like to eat fast food, Fung Ni?
I used to like fast food when I was a kid, but now I know it's not good for my health. But although it's so really delicious, but sometimes when my family don't have time to cook at home, we will order fast food to save time.
Okay, great. Perfect answer, Fung Ni. Perfect answer. Very good. Kak Zung,
Yes.
do you like to eat fast
Uh,
food, Kak Zung?
I like to eat fast food because it's fast, cheap, and delicious. But I know it is not good for my health, so I don't usually eat it.
Okay, good answer, Kak Zung. Perfect English. Okay, that's good. All right, Nok Ha. Nok Ha.
Yes.
Okay, do you like to eat fast food, Nok Ha?
As a youngster, I think no one can refuse the fast food because due to uh, it tastes very delicious and the convenience that it brings. But I know that it's not good for our health, so I just eat it occasionally when I don't have time or in special occasion like birthday or parties.
Okay, have you finished? I guess you have, Nok Ha. Okay, Nok Ha, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, remember when you finish to finish on the down tone, okay? All right. Remember, otherwise it sounds like you are still going to continue. So if you are finished, just remember to finish going down like that, okay? Okay, Nok Ha?
You hear me, but
I
my
can,
connection is not good.
okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Good. All right. So one thing, by the way, I really like what you do, Nok Ha, is you smile when you are talking, okay? That's great. Okay, just like that. Yeah, that's great. It makes you look very confident. All right? Which helps, makes you look very confident. And the only other thing I will correct, you said it tastes really delicious, and you need to say it's convenient. You said something else. I can't remember what it was. You used the word convenient, but not the correct form. So you just need to say it tastes really
I think
delicious
that
and
I
convenient.
say it tastes very delicious and due to the convenience that it brings.
Yes, which is not correct, okay? Which is way more complicated than you need to say. So just say it tastes really delicious and it's convenient. Okay? Does that make sense? Much, much simpler.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Nok Ha. Okay. Next we have, thank you everyone, by the way, for being patient while we are doing this. Next is Bao Ling, then Fung Ling, then Duk Nia, then Tuan Son. Bao Ling.
Yes.
Bao Ling, do you like to eat fast food?
I'm not really into fast foods because it's more although fast food is convenient and delicious, but it have more negative effects than positive. Fast foods can contain a lot sales sugar and high calories that make more obedient and cause acne. So I don't really like fast food. I just sometimes eat fast food when I have a party or hang out with my friends.
Ah, Bao Ling, your speaking, Bao Ling, your speaking has improved this much. Okay? Okay, Bao Ling? Can you
Yes,
hear me?
by
Can you hear me?
I can't hear anything.
Okay, yeah, you're cutting out a little bit. Your speaking has improved a lot, Bao Ling. Very good. Please just say this phrase for me, please, Bao Ling. High calories. High calories.
High calories.
High calories.
Calories.
Good, better. Okay, just I know. Just be careful with the words with L in them and R, that you pronounce them correctly. Okay, high calories. Okay, that's good, but very good, Bao Ling. You are improving a lot. Good. Okay, next is Feng Ling. Feng Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Feng Ling, do you like to eat fast food?
Yes, I like eating fast food. I remember a few years ago, and after school, I will go out with my friend for fast foods because I'm really
Feng
hungry.
Ling, sorry. Can you hear me, Feng
Can-
Ling? Sorry, your voice stopped working. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear
I
me?
still can't hear you. Sorry, Feng Ling.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I'll come back to you. Duk Nia.
Yes.
Duk Nia, oi.
Yes. Yes. Can you hear me?
Hope you can hear me. Tuan Son.
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Okay, unless it is my connection. Hang on just a moment. Yeah, no, I couldn't hear you, Duk Nia. I'll just check my connection's okay, because I can't hear Feng Ling either. Or Tuan Son. I'll just have a quick look here. Aha. Sorry, everyone. I'm just reconnecting my speaker here for a moment. Okay. Sorry, I'll go back a little bit. Feng Ling.
Yes.
Good. I can hear you now, Feng Ling. Sorry, I think it was my problem. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Can you please start again, Feng Ling? All right. Do you like fast food?
Yes, I like fast food, but it's a few years ago, and now I still like it, but I eat it occasionally. A few years ago, I would go out with my friend after school for fast food because I'm really hungry. But now I eat it. I eat fruit whenever I'm hungry because fast food is not good for health, and some places even cook it uncleanly.
Okay, good, Feng Ling. Okay, that's better. Good speaking, Feng Ling. I'm glad you used the word occasionally as well. Very good. Excellent. Okay, Duk Nia, your turn now, please. Duk Nia, do you like to eat fast food?
Yes. So I do because I eat like quite often. Like after school, I usually like to prepare for like my extra class after school. I used to like grab a bite of like a French fries or some or hamburger. I know it's like kind of I know it's kind of unhealthy and it's contain a lot of calories, but I think I can burn it with my like activities at school, so it's convenient for me.
Okay, that's good, Duknia. You're speaking very well, Duknia. The only thing I would change, if this was a test, I would try to avoid words like kinda, because it's very informal. Okay, a little bit like slang. Does that make sense, Duknia?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, if you use a word like kinda, yeah, it's the sort of talk you use when you're talking with your friends. Okay, not so good for a test. But that's great, Duknia. Everything else is good. Thank you. Tu and Son.
Yes.
Okay, Tu and Son, do you like to eat fast food?
I don't like to eat fast food because has many bad effects for my health. Sometimes I still eat it, but I think that we should eat in a controlled amount.
Okay, Tu and Son. That's good. All right. You spoke very confidently and you spoke at a good speed. So that's good, Tu and Son. Thank you. Okay, just 3 more to go, everyone. Again, thank you for being patient while I give everyone a turn. So, Nok Tu, Bao Ming, and Dat. So, Nok Tu,
Yes.
do you like to eat fast food, Nok Tu?
Um, I fast food such as pizzas, chicken fry, and it's it's not my type. I would rather to choose something random in the Vietnam street. Maybe it's healthy healthier than fast food from KFC, and it's cheap and more convenient.
Okay, good, Nok Tu. Good answer. Okay, just remember, by the way, it's fried chicken. The adjective comes before the noun,
Yeah,
usually in English. Okay, I think you said to me chicken fried.
yeah,
Okay, it's fried chicken.
fried
Fried
chicken.
chicken. Yeah, good. Thank you, Nok Tu. Bao Ming,
All right, it's my turn, right?
it's your turn. Okay, do you like to eat fast food, Michael?
Fast food really lives up to its name. It's fast, it's convenient, and it's cheap. Well, I can't deny that I like to eat fast food. However, homemade food is still the best, and it is considered nutritious, and it is also more it also have more variety. But
Okay, no, that good
because
answer. That's enough, Michael. Okay,
yes,
that is long enough. Good. So well done using the adjective homemade. Michael, that's great. All right. Just one word I will correct. I think you were trying to say nutritious. Is that right?
yes,
I can't.
nutritious.
Yeah, you said nutritious. So that's not correct. There's no such word. So the word is nutritious. Nutritious.
Nutritious.
Yes, nutritious. But the rest of that was great. Okay? And that where I stopped you, that was long enough. All right?
Thank you.
Okay, that was good. But the rest of that was great. Michael, very good. Okay, Dat, Chagon.
Yes, hi, teacher.
Hi, all right. Dat, do you like to eat fast food?
Yes, I love eating fast foods because fast foods are convenient, especially when I don't have much time to cook. And whenever I hang out with my friend, I often go to KFC to order some chicken and fries because it is delicious and the price is fine.
Okay, Dat, very good. Dat, very good English. Okay, and very fluent. That's great, Dat. Good answer. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Is there anyone I have missed? Anyone? Okay. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so like I say, we will practice this more over the next few weeks, just getting you used to doing part 3, talking. So what we are going to do for the rest of the lesson is we're going to look at the writing. And we're going to be looking at more making plans for answering writing task 2. Now, again, what I was saying at the beginning of the lesson, some of you did this last week. Hopefully, you've all seen the corrections that Mrs. Ha emailed to you. So I'm going to be discussing those with you one by one in just a moment. But in the meantime, we're going to be looking at this week's essay question. And I'm going to get you to do another plan for this. Okay. Kak Zung. Kak Zung.
Yes.
Can you please read to me today's question?
Some some people believe women make better leaders than men. For example, in companies or government. To what extent do you agree or disagree?
Okay, good reading. Thank you, Kak Sung. All right, so what I want you all to do now, before we start the writing, is to send to me in chat the answers to these questions. Remember, when you get a part 2 essay topic, these are the first 3 things you need to look at. What are the key words in the question? What are the instructions? And of course, what type of essay is this? Remember, there are 5 different types of essay. What type of essay is this? So please, everyone, send me your answer in chat now to these 3 questions. Okay, you don't need to type out the questions again, just type me the answers. So I want the keywords, the instructions, meaning what do you have to do with this question, and also what type of essay is this. All right, so everyone now please send me your answer in chat so I can check that you are all doing the right thing. This should only take you about 1 minute, everyone. In fact, less. So remember, whenever you see a task 2 question, these are the things you need to look at. Keywords, instructions, and the type of essay it is. Okay. Fung Ni, I have 1 answer with you from you, but you need to send me the others as well, okay? So the keywords, instructions, and what type of essay is this? Like I say, this should only take you a minute. You should have finished by now. There are not many keywords, only a few. Ah, Viet Ang, Chao Gorn, I didn't know you were there. You've been very quiet. All right. Okay, so Viet Ang, not quite correct. Okay, but you do have the right type of essay. Again, knock 2. Not quite correct. Phung Ni, almost correct. Okay, again, Bao Ming, not quite correct, although you do have the type of essay correct. All right, Cha Mi, you are the first to get the key words correct, Cha Mi. Well done. You have the keywords correct. You have the type of essay correct, not the instruction, okay? The instruction, by the way, is much simpler than what you are sending me, okay? The instruction just means what do they want you to do? That's it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Nok Ha, you have the keywords correct. Okay, that's good, Nok Ha. Again, your instructions not correct, too complicated. Okay, that's not what I mean. I'll show you in a moment. You have the type of essay correct. Kak Zung, okay, you have the keywords correct, but not the instructions. Yes, now you are Cha Mi. Now you are correct. Okay, that is exactly right. Bao Ling. Almost correct, Bao Ling. You have the right type of essay. So do you, Nok 2. Bao Chan. Almost correct, Bao Chan, but you have the right type of essay. Zhao Wei. Zhao Wei. Zhao Wei. That is not the correct type of essay, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, you have the keywords correct, Zhao Wei. Okay, that's correct. But there is no type of essay called agree or disagree. Okay, but you know this, Zhao Wei. Okay, have another think. Kian, same for you. Kian, there is no sort of essay called agree or disagree. Okay, that is not one of the 5 types of essay. But everything else is correct, Kian. Dat, you have the instructions correct, okay, but not the type. Kak Zung, almost. Fung Ling.
Yes.
Fung Ling, Fung Ling, Fung Ling. Almost Fung Ling. Okay, everyone, you can stop there because don't want to spend too much time on this. Want to get you starting writing. Okay. Charmy,
Yes.
what are the key words?
Is a woman, better leaders, and men.
Correct. Everyone, the key words, okay, which some of you got. The key words are women, all right, better leaders, and men, okay? This is what the essay is about. This is why we look at the key words. Women, better leaders than men, okay? So you need to identify the key words to make sure that you understand the question. That's why we're practicing this. So again, everyone, the key words, like I was saying, you should be able to do this in less than 1 minute, okay? Women, better leaders, and men are the key words of this essay. The instructions, kak zung.
Yes, I'm here.
What are the instructions for this essay?
I think that tell the opinions and
Not quite, Kak Zung. Everyone, you got confused about this. These are the instructions, okay? You can always tell the instructions because they are the ones that have a question mark at the end. The instruction is, to what extent do you agree or disagree? All right, very simple. To what extent so all of you who were writing to me about introductions and body paragraphs, okay, that is not the answer to this question. The instructions means, what do you have to do to answer this essay? And what you have to do is you have to say, to what extent do you agree or disagree? Okay, so again, very simple. These are the instructions. Just that. That's all. All right, and when you see these instructions, Feng Ni,
Yes.
what sort of essay is this when you see these instructions?
Is opinion.
Is correct. Thank you, Feng Ni. Okay, anytime you see these words, agree or disagree, it is an opinion essay. Always an opinion essay. Zhao Wei, does that make sense to you now?
Yes.
Okay, so anytime, okay, there is no such essay as an agree or disagree essay. It's an opinion essay. Okay, so once again, just in case you are not sure, when you first see any writing task 2 question, you must look for the keywords. In this essay, the keywords are woman, better leaders, and men. Okay, that is what the question is about. The instructions, or what do you have to do? Okay, is this, to what extent do you agree or disagree? Anytime you see agree or disagree in an essay instructions, you know it is an opinion essay. And by now you should know the structure for an opinion essay. So everyone, I'm going to share the link with you now. If there are any questions about that, if you are not sure, please ask me. Okay? So I'm going to share the link with you in chat. In case you haven't already got it, I want you to write your plan for this essay. So I've sent you the link in chat. You will remember, for planning your essay, you have up to 10 minutes to do this. Your plan does not have to be written out in full like an essay. Your plan is just notes to yourself so that you know what you're going to be talking about. So obviously your plan is going to say whether you agree or disagree with this. Do you agree or disagree that women make better leaders than men? Remember, for any essay, opinion essay, you need to give 2 reasons. Okay? Then you need to give 2 explanations and 2 examples. So the first thing you have to think of is, do I agree or do I disagree with this statement? And then, of course, you have to think why. So first of all, you think, do women make better leaders than men? What do I think? If that is not helping you think of any ideas, think, what would my mum or dad think? Do they like male leaders better or female leaders? And why? As always, remember there is no correct answer to any of these essays. All you are doing is showing that you can communicate an answer correctly in English. So it doesn't matter what your reasons are or whether you agree or disagree, as long as you are communicating these clearly. So while you are doing that, I'm going to go through I know we have 30 minutes left. All right, I'm going to go through the answers that you gave me last week. I will start with Chami.
Yes.
Okay, Chami, can you see on your email the answer that I sent you?
I saw it.
Can you look at it now, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Chami. So everyone, I'm going to ask you to please look at your email when we come to do this. All right? Because I don't want to upset the document that you are already working on. Just let me know when you're ready, please, Chami.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Sorry, I'll just look up so I can see you. Okay, there you are. So you can see, can you see my corrections, Chami?
Yes.
Okay, so you will see what I've done here is some of what you have written is correct. What I've just done is paraphrased it to introduce you to some new vocabulary, okay? Or to remind you of some new vocabulary. So you can see my correction to your first sentence, all right? Instead of you've said can get lots of money, all right? I've said can get substantial wealth, all right? Which is means exactly the same thing. What you said is correct, Chami, okay? What I'm doing is just using more formal language, which will help get you a better mark, okay?
Yes.
So if you can remember those words. So substantial just is a more formal word that means a lot of.
Yes.
But it is the sort of word that will get you a better mark in an essay than saying lots of. All right?
Yes.
So that's why I've shown you this. I've used specifically because it's better than saying to be more specific. Right?
Yes.
It's better for me to use one word instead of you using 4. Okay? So instead of saying to be more specific, you can just say specifically. Means exactly the same thing, but just uses one word.
Yes.
Okay. They can use their image to promote, and advertisements wasn't quite what you had in mind. Okay, products was better.
Yes.
Okay, so they are using their image to advertise products. Again, please tell me if none of this makes sense, Chami, or you are confused by anything I've written. So, and again, instead of you saying your sentence is not quite correct. So you can see I've used comfortable lifestyle. Does that make sense to you? A comfortable lifestyle.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Means is a better way of saying they can fulfill their lives. All right.
Yes.
Which in English sounds a little bit awkward. So comfortable lifestyle, okay, is the phrase you want. They will achieve or they will get a comfortable lifestyle.
Yes.
Okay. And the ability to acquire. Have you heard this word before, Chami? Acquire. Acquired is just a synonym. Again, it's formal, just means get. Acquire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. At the moment, you are acquiring an education. You are getting an education. Okay, by coming to this lesson. So acquire, and like I say, I'm showing you all these because these are words I would like you to try to add to your vocabulary. Okay, because
Yes.
they are very useful words for writing this sort of essay. All right, and I've just said, instead of saying worldwide concerts, which is absolutely fine, I've just said global concerts. I've just paraphrased it. Okay.
Yes.
So global and worldwide mean exactly the same thing. And instead of saying a large amount of money, I've used the more formal words, significant revenue. Revenue just means to get money.
Yes.
Okay, so what you have written is basically correct. All I've done is I've used more formal language and I've just corrected a couple of your phrases. Does that make sense, Chami?
Yes, I understand it.
Okay, and the same one with what you've done with problem. Okay, I've just paraphrased some of your words, okay, and I've used a little bit more formal language, which will be good for you to learn if you can. I know there's maybe a few new words there. Okay, it takes a while to learn the new words, I know, but these are words you should become familiar with.
Yes.
Okay, even if you can't remember to use them yourself, at least if you see them written down, now at least maybe you will have some idea of what they mean. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Any questions, Chami?
No, thank you, teacher.
All right. Thank you, Chami. You can go back to the writing now. Thank you. All right. Kian. Kian, oi. Where is he? Can't see him. Okay. Who do I have next on my list? Zung Ha.
Yes.
Okay, Zung Ha. Do you have the email there that I sent you the correction on?
Sure, can you hear me?
Ah, now I can, Kian. Sorry, I'll come back to you in just a moment. Okay, Kian, you will be next. Okay.
Okay.
But please get the email ready, Kian, that I sent you about the correction. Okay. Okay, Nok Ha.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Nok Ha, can you see the email with my corrections on it?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So you can see so what I've done, what you wrote was correct, Nok Ha. Okay, all I've done is I have paraphrased it just to show you some different synonyms that you can use. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so instead of, for example, lots of love, I've said you can get immense love. Immense just means the same as lots of, but it's a more formal word. Okay, so useful for essays like this. Okay, and I've used the word like brand sponsors. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, and again, you can see under drawback, I've got fame attracts numerous stalkers. Numerous is a more formal synonym, just it means the same as many. So again, just what you've written, but I'm just showing you more formal vocabulary, which is useful for this sort of question, okay?
Okay.
And the same with public exposure, okay, instead of published. Public exposure is a very useful phrase, means the same thing as published. Any questions, Sung-ha?
No, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sung-ha. All right, Kian.
Just teacher.
Okay, Kian, can you see the correction that I sent you?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, you only got as far as benefits, Kian, okay, which is fine. You can see how I've corrected it there, but you didn't write anything about the problems. Is it because you didn't have enough time, Kian?
Yeah. I was hearing my mom's yell at me.
Okay, so you need to obviously go a little bit faster. If you were distracted, maybe by your mum, I can understand. Okay, but remember what you have, the notes you have made for benefits are fine, Kian, but you just need to do the same thing for problems. But remember, you need to be able to do this within 10 minutes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Any question about my corrections, Kian?
No. I think
Okay.
I think I will do the problems one
Okay,
when I
good.
have time.
Yeah, it's all right. Don't need to. Don't worry, Kian. Don't worry. I know you don't have much time. So please just do the one that we're working on at the moment, okay? Okay, Kian?
Okay.
Just do today's one. All right, but please try and finish it all. All right, thank you, Kian. All right, so next is Bao Ling. Sorry, next is Feng Ni. And then Jia Wei. Feng Ni.
Yes.
Okay. Can you see the email with the correction I sent you, Feng Ni?
Sorry.
Can you see the email that Mrs. Ha sent you with my corrections?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see that now, Feng Ni?
Yes.
Okay, good. So you can see how I have just changed some of your phrases, Feng Ni. Do you have any questions about what I've changed?
No, I don't have.
Okay. So again, what you wrote is mostly correct, Feng Ni. I've just used some different vocabulary, okay, to help you increase your vocabulary.
Yes.
Okay, so instead of, you are right, being famous helps them earn a lot of money. I've just said fame enables individuals to become wealthy. So being wealthy means to make a lot of money, same thing. But I'm just giving you some extra words, okay, that you can use in essays. All right, Feng Ni?
Yes.
All right. Privacy invasion, you will see I've used, okay, instead of about, details of well-known people being published very easily. I've used the phrase privacy invasion. Does that make sense, Feng Ni?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions about what I've written?
No.
Okay, thank you, Feng Ni. Okay, who else do I want to talk to? Jia Wei.
Yes, can you hear me?
I can, Jia Wei. Can you see the email
Yes.
of my corrections?
Yes, I can see your email.
Okay, good. All right. So again, what I've just done is paraphrased some of what you wrote. So what you wrote is correct, shall we? Okay, good reasons. But I've just used some different words just to help to add to your vocabulary. Does that make sense? Does that make
Yes,
sense?
it makes sense.
Okay, good. I'm just trying to find out. Yeah, so instead of saying they will have many stalkers, I just used the word numerous.
Okay.
Numerous means many, okay? But it's a more formal word and is better for using in essays. Okay, if you can remember to use that. Numerous just means a lot. Numerous, a lot. All right, thank you, Zhao Wei. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any question.
All right, thank you. Bao Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Bao Ling, can you see the email with the corrections in it?
Yes.
Okay. So what you have got is correct, Bao Ling, but I have just used some more formal synonyms just to maybe introduce you to some different language that is very useful for using in essays. All right. Famous, you've written famous singers can earn a lot of money due to their fame and their, successful shows. So instead of a lot of money, I've written substantial wealth. Can you see that, Bowling?
Yes.
Okay, which means a lot of money, okay, means exactly the same as what you have written, but is a more formal way of saying that and is better for essays. Because it's more formal. If you write something like substantial wealth, okay, will help you get a better score.
Yes.
All right. And you've got being followed and gossip that ruins their personal life. Okay. So you can see the example that I have given you of that. Overzealous is a word you might not have come across before. Overzealous just means too excited. People who are too excited. Does that make sense, Bowling?
Yes.
Okay, so again, some of these words I know will be a bit hard for you to remember, but I'm just introducing these words to you in the hope that you might recognize them in the future. Okay?
Yes.
So overzealous just means fans who are too excited, okay, might obtain or get their schedules and stalk them. Does that sentence make sense to you now, Bowling?
Yes.
Okay, good. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't.
Okay, thank you, Bowling. Okay, knock 2.
Yes.
Okay, can you see the email I sent you, knock 2?
Right. Let's check. You send me an email?
The email, or actually, I think it came from Mrs. Ha. Okay, has the corrections to what you wrote last week.
No, I okay. I can I can see it on the.
Bác gửi vào trong nhóm vậy sao lại nói là không nhìn thấy?
Ơi, cháu mất điện thoại rồi khác.
Trời đất. Bây giờ chắc là bác sẽ đưa ra một cái link để tất cả mọi người ghi cho bác cái email vào đấy để bác gửi cho thầy nhá. Mà bây giờ đi học thì phải ấy chứ, con tập trung vào chứ, con cứ học cứ nghe ngưởng cái này.
Mất điện thoại, làm sao thấy được quá?
Thế thế máy tính cũng mở được mà, máy tính vẫn mở được mà.
Cháu không đăng nhập vào đấy rồi.
Thế à? Ok.
Okay. Can he see it, Mrs. Ha, or not?
Yes, I can see.
All right, he can see.
No, he didn't see because he said that he lost his phone, so he didn't read my message.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, knock 2. So I will correct this, the one you are doing now. I will correct it and I will send it to you during the week. Okay? All right. Thank you, Noctu. Bao Ming.
You, it's me.
Okay, it's you. I'm glad. Bao Ming. All right. Can you see the email that Mrs. Ha
Yes, I
sent
have
you
I have read the
the
email.
corrections? Great. Okay. Do you have any questions about my corrections?
Yeah, I might need some vocabulary for the alternative of, like, yeah, I need more vocabulary for the topic.
For the topic from last week, do you
Yeah,
mean?
the topic from last week.
Yeah.
I
So,
finished the topic for today.
oh, good. You finished the topic for today. That's great. Okay, so I will correct that this week and send you the correction again.
Thank you.
Okay, but I just wanted to look at some of the words that I used last week, or some of the phrases, like generate income.
Yes.
Yeah, that just all that does is just means make money. Okay.
Yeah, I was stuck actually.
Yeah. So generate income, all it means is just a more formal way of saying make money. To generate something means to make something. Usually used with a word like electricity, by the way. Generate electricity means to make electricity. But generate just means to make something. So to generate income means to make money. So again, I've just used some of these phrases, Michael, to help
Yes.
add to your vocabulary. All right.
So is there any mistake that I made?
No, not really. Okay. Because just remember what I was saying before. What you are just writing is notes. Is just notes. So as long as they make sense to you, okay, that's what matters. As long as you can use them to write an essay. But I'm just giving. So what I've done is just given you some different words and different phrases, which mean the same as what you wrote, but which you can hopefully add to your vocabulary for next time.
Yes.
So things like, privacy risks. All right. To where I've written, for example, in explanation 2. Okay. Instead of saying making their lives less free, which is what you wrote, okay, I've written restricting their freedom.
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
I was hard stuck at that place because I
Okay.
couldn't think of the alternative for restriction.
Yeah. So restriction just means less free. Okay. So what you wrote is correct. I'm just giving you different synonyms.
Yes. So like
Okay.
judging from the ideas, how many points will I have?
Hard to tell from those ideas. Okay. But your ideas are fine.
Yes.
All right. So your ideas are no problem. So you can get a good score from this essay, from your ideas, Michael. I can't give you an exact score because it doesn't quite work like that. But you have good ideas and you have written them correctly. So that's the main thing. Okay.
Okay.
So from your ideas, you could get a good score for this essay. For example, a 7 you could get easily using these ideas.
So like the only problem is my vocabulary.
Yeah, which isn't a problem. I've just given you more formal words, which will help you get a better mark. Does that make sense?
Yes, that is.
Okay, so your vocabulary is not wrong. Okay, please don't get the idea you've made a mistake. You haven't. I'm just giving you better synonyms. Okay, to help you get a better mark. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Any questions then, Michael?
All right. That's all my questions.
Okay. Thank you, Michael. Okay. Tu and Son.
Yes.
Okay, Tu and Son. Can you see the email that Mrs. Ha sent you this week?
I can see.
Okay. Can you have a look, please?
No, I can't see it. I don't have the email.
You don't have the email? Okay.
Yes.
Tại sao thế Tuấn Sơn không có email, không có Zalo hả? Không có gì hả?
Con không thấy cô gửi con.
Cô gửi vào trong nhóm, cô gửi vào trong nhóm tất cả bạn học sinh á.
Con không có.
Thế sao lại thế? Thế thì bây giờ con không có tên trong nhóm ấy hả?
Vâng.
Thế à, thế để cô thêm bây giờ nhắn cô có số điện thoại cô không?
Không ạ.
Không có số điện thoại cô, thế bây giờ cô gửi lại số điện thoại đây xong là nhắn cho cô bằng cái tin nhắn Zalo để cô add vào nhé. Thấy chưa? Mà cô
Vâng.
đã chuyển cái link cho mẹ rồi mà. Đấy, số của cô đấy. Add cái số của cô vào xong rồi tìm. Sorry teacher, because he said that he didn't have my my number, so he couldn't access ra.
Oh, okay. All right. So can he do so next time if we
Yes, of
send
course.
one
Of
this
course,
week?
of course.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you, Tu and Son. So next week we will send you the correction for what you are writing today. All right, and the last one, Duk Nia.
Yes.
Okay, Duk Nia, can you see the correction I emailed to you, or that Mrs. Ha emailed you?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, good. All right. So you can just see that I have your vocabulary is pretty good, Duk Nia, but I've just given you some more words to add to it. Okay. Such as instead of saying make lots of money, you can earn a substantial income. Does that make sense to you, Duk Nia?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so saying earn substantial income is much more formal language and will help get you a better mark, okay, than saying make lots of money. So make lots of money is fine if you want to get like a score of 5 or so, all right? But if you want to get a score above 7, it's better to use words like earn a substantial income. Means exactly the same thing, just more formal language. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, good. All right. And the same thing what I've done with instead of you saying normies, which is fine for your notes, okay, I've just changed that to non-celebrities. All right. Which doesn't matter, of course, because these are your notes and the examiner won't see them. But I've just given you another phrase instead. Okay, that you would be better to use in your essay than saying normies. Does that make sense?
Does.
Okay. Any questions, Duk Nia?
I don't think I have any.
Okay, good. All right, good. So what I will do is send you the corrections next week for this week's essay. Thank you, Duk Nia. Okay, let's just have a look at what everyone is doing this week. So again, please remember, everyone, this is not, these are just notes, okay? So you don't even have to write complete sentences. So you are just writing your ideas. So you are not writing the essay now, you are just writing ideas. Which I'm just having a look at now. Okay, Kian, you have the right idea.
Đức Nghĩa tập trung vào viết lách tử tế đi con nhá.
Okay, so Kian, that looks fine. Charmy.
Yes.
Okay, Charmy, I can't see any examples. You need to give me some examples, okay?
Yes.
So you've given me some reasons and explanations, but you need to think of some example, all right? And again, just make some note for this.
Yes.
Okay. For example, let me see. Looking at your number 2, Charmy, women are significantly taking responsibilities as in family. All right. Distract them from leading. Okay. So an example of that might be, you could say, my mum is so busy looking after the family, all right, she doesn't have time to lead a company. Does that make sense, Charmy?
I thought that in an example and essays it not have like the example doesn't include any of like individuals' informations.
Yes, true. True. So you could say, make it more general in that case. No, good point, Charmy. Thank you for reminding me. In which case you could say mothers, okay, mothers,
Yes.
mothers who are busy taking care of their families
Yes.
don't have time to lead companies.
Yes. I understand it.
Okay, that's better. All right, you are correct, Charmy. Yeah, I think you're right. It's better not to use personal examples anymore. Okay. That's okay. Kian, that's okay. By the way, all of you should have finished by now. Okay, because you've had more than 20 minutes to do this part of it. And like I said before, if this was a real test, you would have less than 10 minutes to do this. Okay, I'm just looking at what other people have written. So please remember to include an example. All right, just one more minute for this, please, everyone. And then we will finish. Okay, everyone. It's almost lunchtime, so we will finish now. So what I will do during the week, by the way, can you please turn your cameras on, okay, to finish the lesson? Thank you. All right. Again, what I will do during the week is I will correct what you have written. All right. And I will get Mrs. Ha to email you my corrections. My corrections will be mostly, by the way, giving you new words and phrases. So to increase your vocabulary, to say in more formal language what you have already written in your notes. So that's what I'm trying to do for you. So, Phung Ni, before we finish, Phung Ni.
Phương Nhi ơi.
Yes.
Do this there. Okay. Do you agree or disagree? Do women make better leaders than men?
I disagree.
Okay. One reason.
It's like gender doesn't affect by the ability of everyone.
Okay, so do you think men are better leaders than women?
No, I think it's everyone can be the leader.
Okay. So you think it shouldn't matter. Okay. So men and women are just the same. It shouldn't matter what sex you are. Is that what you were saying?
Yes.
Okay, good. Phong Ni. All right. So for this sort of essay, just before we finish, the sort of thing you need to be thinking of first is what makes a good leader. Okay, does a leader have to be tough? Does a leader have to be strong? Does a leader have to be good at seeing the future? Is a good leader someone who looks after people? All right. And then you have to think, who does this better, men or women or both? Okay, so that's the sort of thing you need to be looking at. So the first thing when you see this sort of question is, what is a leader? Okay, what does a leader do? Who is better at doing these things, men or women or both? Okay, so that is the sort of thing that you need to start thinking about. That will help give you some ideas. Okay, thank you, everyone. So as I was saying, I will correct what you have written today, and I will get Mrs. Ha to email the corrections. So please look at the corrections, and you will see new words and phrases there that I hope you can add to your vocabulary, all right, to help you get more marks when you do an essay such as this. So next week we will do this exercise one more time, getting you to write notes. Then I will start to get you to write the complete essay. Are there any questions before we finish? Any questions from anyone? Okay, everyone, thank you for coming to class today. Lovely to see you all. I hope you all have a great week. For those of you who have tests or exams this week, good luck. All right, and I look forward to seeing you next Sunday, everyone.
Okay.
How gone,
Goodbye,
everyone.
sir.
Bye.